Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Friyay. I'm Britt. This is my channel, brittwriterly. It's a book and author tube, and your girl is even stretching out into other socials. So if you have just found me mainly through my Fridays, you're missing out. I have been uploading one video a week for about 4 weeks now. So you definitely want to slide on over there and see what's up. If you like the writerly content, if you like the readerly content, stay around because more is coming. And if you decide that you want to be here for the more, then don't forget to smash that big red button so that we can be internet friends and ring that bell so you don't miss a single upload. And by upload, I mean a video, a live, or even a YouTube short. That's right. I do YouTube shorts now. So don't you miss it. And now I will let my lovely co-host introduce herself. What? Introduce herself to the Friday few. Hooty-hoo!
Good morning, y'all. Hello, I'm Shay. My channel is Shay with the Hobbies. And I've been doing good on the content. I've been doing a video a week at least, for like a month and a half now. So, yeah. So, hey, y'all, hey. Now, did you want me to do it or did you want to say something and then Okay. Oh, this is y'all friendly reminder to get y'all TBRs ready because on February 1st, the third annual Missy Elliott Readathon drops. We got 6 prompts and 2 group reads. The playlist exists. It's on my channel. You can see the announcement videos. Let's have some fun. The theme is the Royal in Me. All the prompts are based off of her Iconology EP. So I suggest while you're trying to decide on your TBR, just go ahead and pop that on. Go on to YouTube. Watch the videos. They're phenomenal. Their artistry is there. Enjoy yourself.
All right, y'all. Good morning, Sarah. Long time no see. How are you? Okay, I am going to be doing a bevy of things today, but through it all, I will be listening to the last 45 minutes of Long Division because Tuesday we are having our live on Long Division. You do not want to be left out. If you have not finished, if you have not even started, as formidable as the book is in text and content, it's not 15 hours long, which is more than can be said for some of these other creations coming out. And I don't mean other as in shade. I just mean the colleagues are out here doing quite a bit. I'm not saying it's not necessary. I'm not saying the story didn't call for it. I'm just saying that's what's happening. So Long Division is not that. You could definitely, if you wanted to, start it today and still finish it by Tuesday and not get any spoilers. But are there going to be spoilers? Oh, buddy. There will be a mod amount of spoilers because we really started reading this book almost a month ago at this point because it was the Quantathon read. So if you hadn't finished it by now, you're not interested. And that's all right. Just say that. So the conversation is on Tuesday. It will be 5:30 Central Time, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. Be there or be, Okay, we're going to start out today doing a 45-minute sprint. I'm going to be reading Long Division. Shay, what are you reading? I saw your update. You're reading a lot of stuff.
I am.
Today.
So I'm going to be reading The Woman in the Library because I want to finish it today. And I'll just read The Woman in the Library while we're here because it says I have like less than 3 hours. So if we do 2:45, or wait, did I lie? Hold on, let me just see how long it say I got. No, I'm lying. It say I got less than 6 hours. So if I do the 45 minutes and I raise the speed up because I slowed it down because I was sleeping. Yeah. So now I'm good. I'm good
Okay.
now. But yeah, I think I'll be good.
So you're reading what? The Library?
The Woman in the Library by Sulari Gentile. Is the book recommended to me by Deidre. I'm liking it so far. It's a writer main character, author main character, and I love
those are so fun.
It's my second author main character book of the year because the writing retreat was the other.
That's right. So. Did you finish that?
Yeah, I finished it. It was 4 stars. I did not like the ending. I got the twist. I guessed the twist like at the very beginning. As soon as they said, I was like, "This is what it's gonna be."
I get sick of Shay. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I get sick of
it. But It was pretty fun. I was like, I will say that girl, I was like, baby, you a little slow to be 30. You.
That's always Shay's feedback. The feedback is always, well, is this what's going to happen? Because if this was going to happen, I knew that now. And now I'm in the middle of chapter 2. And I suppose that this could be the ending of it on page 2.5, by which I really mean paragraph 2 of page 1. And so if that's what's really going to happen now that I am sure in my supposition in the middle of chapter 2, I think she's slow.
Get off the rug.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes. I knew it when I saw the second word, and I think she's slow. If they don't get it, they're slow. And I'm just
like, well, I won't spoil it in case people want to read it, but like, when you find out what's going on in the story, you just be like, girl, why is you still making excuses? Run. Get away from here.
And he's a good man, Savannah. He just got to get his life in order, and he's trying, but he's a good man.
Get off the roof. I just don't understand. I was like, baby, I ain't got that much hope for nobody. I'm sorry. Not at all. Not at all. Mm-hmm. But the black girl, it's funny because, you know, I was writing a short story about a writing retreat, and it's like the black girl knew in the beginning she shouldn't do it, but it's like, thought this is the only way I could get published. And when she said that, I said, ain't that it? Ain't that it? That you like, these people can't be that crazy. It might be a little crazy, but I can deal with a little crazy if I end up getting my book published, and then you find out
the sacrifice is more than you intended.
Little is relative. So I do recommend if you like thrillers. But I didn't like the ending at all. I was just like, I would have had a more thrillery ending. It wasn't a really thrillery ending, but it was okay. So I gave 4 stars because I did read it very fast. I liked about it. It was kind of like that Creep book where I was just like, girl, if this is what you're doing in the first 20%, what else could possibly happen?
What else is happening here? What else is going on? Right. Yeah. Anyway.
You ready?
Mercy. Yes, here we go. Okay. Sharing. Oh, Sarah reading Dark Matter. Yeah, edited by Shay Renee Thomas. It's so good because a lot of those books, some of those stories haven't been published in other places. Which is the point of an anthology, right? Especially historically for Black writers, anthologies have been such an important generic contribution, and by generic I mean contribution to the genre, have been such an important generic contribution because when white publishers won't print, et cetera, anthologies are a way to collect stories so that they don't get lost, because if they're not published and the author dies, then they just have all this unpublished work. And if they're not this person or this person or this person's bestie, then no one's ever going to know about their story. So anthologies are really important archives for underutilized, unheard voices. So yeah, that's a really
I'm making a goal for myself for Black History Month to each week to read a different anthology.
That's a good goal. You'll read a lot of new voices like that.
And get to see other people. So I got 3 already. All These Sunken Souls, Out There Screaming, which is the group read, and what is it A Phoenix First Must Burn?
Yeah. Edited by Patrice Caldwell.
Yeah. So they're 3, and I hadn't heard of Dark Matter, so maybe that'll be one.
That's a good one. It's 2000.
Is that fantasy or?
Yeah, it's speculative fiction.
It's speculative fiction, which will be different because the other 2 in the middle are horror, and then that one I forgot what Patrice's is, but I don't think it's.
Yeah, I think you really like Dark Matter because it's from 2000, but a lot of those stories are gathered from like older people. Like I think The Comet might be in there by Du Bois.
Okay.
So like it's older. It's not just voices that came out in 2000. It was.
Oh no, that would definitely be great, especially for the Reading This Research series. I like that.
Yeah. A lot of like originating voices for Black spec fic are in there. All right. Cool gamer. Hello. All right, y'all. Let's get into our first sprint in 3, 2, 1. Y'all turn them pages or, press play.
Emergency crystals pop and fizz when you throw them back. And who doesn't love a good throwback? Emergency crystals.
Alrighty, that was our first sprint. I have 28 more minutes left in long division. Oh my gosh, so exciting. I'll actually be able to finish it on this stream. Um, wow. I already know I'm gonna have to go back and read some things because I feel like I must have missed something. Well, I thought I did, and then I was like, oh crap. Dang. And I am a little pissed at Shay. Cause I'm just like, why?
Where are you in the story?
I mean, these chapters, as they're cut up in audiobooks, aren't really the same as how they really are. So I don't know where I am, like in the print version.
No,
But
I mean like what's going on in the story. Like,
they just sent Baze is hurting, and they just sent Evan's brother somewhere back in a hole, and they were just like laying and looking up at the sky, and I'm like, my goodness. If I didn't know better, Shalaya, I would think bays need to be a little bit creamier in the skin. Why are you over here mooned up, cuddled up with freaking Evan when your child is in about half an hour? Why are you so concerned with him? Talking about it wasn't supposed to happen this way. Talking to the wrong person. Turn about 45 degrees to the right. Oh, I was so mad. It made me read again everything she's ever said. It's so, will I get over by Tuesday and have more thoughts? Maybe. But I'm just like, is this going to keep X from Xing in 2005? Is it? Because if not, what are we doing? You just want to go in the past and change something so that the past still happened. The one life being or not being, is that going to change what happened in 2005? Because if it doesn't, then you might as well let 1964 do what it did, because it still did what it did in spite of whatever happened to your grandfathers. And so now you got this 1999 thing not happening for what? So that you can stay in wherever the heck you are now and not 2005? I'm like, Shalane, listen here. I didn't think it was possible to mind your own business so hard that you end up minding somebody else's business. You're so invested in where you were. You went back and changed what happened to somebody else, and now the piece of you that should be where you were not will never be where she was supposed to be again. Girl, pay attention. I just feel like, but beyond long division, let's do some trigonometry. Let's do some triangulation. If Billy had 15 apples and he'd go to 2005 and drop 10 of them, how many apples does Billy have? Because Shalay is like 0, -5. Anyway, I have 28 minutes left to go in the story. I'm feeling big feelings. I ate a little something, walked around, scared off a squirrel, and then I sat down. Here ends my report. It doesn't make any sense to me. Deidre's like, what's happening? I'm doing trigonometry right now. That's what I'm interested in. That is what I'm interested in. I mean, sort of, kind of, a little bit. Hey, Scorpio rising, journaling. I need to get better in that practice, but am I going to? The answer is no. Not now, anyway. Maybe in 2005. Oh my gosh. Okay. Good morning, all. Just finished reading His Only Wife by Peace Adzo Medie. Now I'll read the graphic novel Hakon. Kinda a little bit, Malaya. Kinda a little bit. Okay, Shay, what did you do?
I read some more of The Woman in the Library. I don't know if what just happened in the scene is like going to be misdirection or if it's a red herring because it seems too on the nose, but I'm curious to see where it's going to go. Because also trying to see the point of the story as well. I'm not entirely sure what the point of the story is just yet. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's both get back in and try to figure some things out.
I'm with it.
Good morning, Deidre. What are you reading? All right. We're going to do one more 45 and it'll end at 12:01.
Hey.
And 3, 2, 1. Y'all turn them pages or press play. Hello, y'all. Obviously, I relocated. Don't mind the mess behind me. Well, it's not a mess, it's a bed. So, finished long division. Good morning. Breakfast is made and currently being eaten. Great. So finished long division. I feel like the reason that K.C. Lemon would put in there, if you haven't read or listened to something 3 times, you haven't read or listened to something, I feel like he did that because he was like, don't read this book and think you understand what I'm trying to tell you the first time if you ain't read it 3 times. Read it 3 times and then write your review. And I'm like, all right, point taken. So done with it. I know I'm gonna have to read it again. So I'm just like, all right, cool. Well, first attempt complete. Shay, how did yours go?
So, did you gather that they just were time traveling throughout their life?
No.
Okay. I was wondering if you'd get that by the time you finished it or not.
No, I was like, I'm very confused. What are we like? Is Shalaya the mayor? I said, why would she be? When did she ever say Shalaya for president? Like I said, attempt number 1 done. I was like, you lost me, city. For real. I'm not even lying. You lost me. But I do have to say, I loved seeing a Black boy so committed to fatherhood. I said, city, you got on my nerves. 59.5 plus 40% of this book. But I love that. I feel like that was the tippy top for me. Was him being like, Shalaya, go on making them googly eyes at Evan. I'm gonna be here with my daughter holding it down POP and not letting her know that her mother's over there making kissy face with another man who is not me and has decided that she don't care if this person that is you don't happen. So I was just like, I don't hold it down, Sadie. Hold it down. So I
think you asking a lot of a 14-year-old girl.
That's why I'm like, I'm getting kind of annoyed. Because the other thing is like, I mean, sure, if she's gonna, if that's why my question was, is that going to save her life? Is not having Shalaya Bays, is not having Bays gonna save Shalaya's life? Because if so, then I'm like,
But
okay,
why do you think Shalaya's life needs to be saved? Where in the story did Shalaya die?
She ceased to exist.
Did she cease to exist, or they didn't see her anymore?
Cachet T. Warren.
I'm saying they're trapped time traveling, right?
Let me tell you something. I'm letting you know now. The truth of the matter is, I'm too pressed to talk to you about this right now. I only want to be angry. I don't want you to talk no sense to me. I don't want you to say, well, I've read it twice, so I'm closer to having read it than you. I don't care. Miss me. I don't care. I only want to be mad right now that Babe was there and then she wasn't. So on Tuesday, y'all, I'll be talking sense. On Tuesday, I will allow sense to be talked on this channel. Today, like, you sounded real 2 days before yesterday. We're not there. We're not there. We're not in the little hole. We're not going underground. No. Today, we're only in today. We're not doing a long division, no trigonometry, no multiplication, nothing. Today, it's simply 1 is 1. Not 1 plus 1 is 2. Just 1 is 1. And 1 is 1 is, I'm mad. So, we're going to keep it on 1 today. And we'll do long division on Tuesday. So, y'all be there. That's the only way you're going to get to see the sense of it all. Right now, you're just getting emotion. E-motion. That's all you're getting. Okay? I'm not available for anything else. Consultations, scheduling, emails, chats, none of it. It's just emotion. Take it or leave it. I'm unconcerned. Now, that was my reading experience in the past 45 minutes. Shay, what was yours?
Hold on. Oh, sorry. Okay, so mine was good. The story is interesting. I'm still like at a place where there's a lot of stuff happening, but I don't know how it affects the overall story. Like, I don't know where we're going from here. So I'm just like, I'm along for the ride.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't last too long, because on the one hand, I think like it's the author's prerogative to keep the reader on their toes and just like scoping things out for, I mean, literally as long as you want to, but practically at some point early on, you have to get the reader interested enough to trust that you can tell a good story that's worth them being confused for an extended period of time.
Right. No,
and if you don't do that, I'm just going to head out and be like, no, the book was confusing, as opposed to like with long division, me being like, yeah, I'm confused, but I feel like there's something for me here to get. I just don't have the time to like move to the density. That's a different review than the book didn't make sense.
Yeah, no, right now it's not like it doesn't make sense. It's just like, it's not how you like you're watching a thriller and they're showing you a bunch of stuff, but you don't necessarily know what is going on just yet. You don't know how it pertains to the people.
Yeah, that's usually like a first 5 to 10 minute situation, though.
I don't know. This happens in thrillers a lot to me.
In thriller movies?
TV shows.
Okay. Because I was like, in movies,
in movies too, like, and there's a lot of thrillers that you don't even know like what the thriller part of it is. Like, you think you watching something or reading it this way, you turn out like that's not even the right story because you got an unreliable narrator. So like that's why I'm saying like I don't know, because it's like it's reading like it's a story, but I know that each chapter is a chapter that the writer wrote and sent to another writer. So I don't know what's really happening, what's in the writer's imagination, what's the story, what's the actual storyline.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So it's because I don't know what's going on, because it's it's a book within a book, right?
I can get behind that. Who is it by? The Woman in the Library by who?
I want to say last name Gentile. I want to say Sulari Gentile.
Gentile. What a name.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Sulari Gentile.
Okay. Sulari Gentile.
Yeah, and I'm halfway through now.
Oh wow,
I was at 36 when we started, and now I'm at 50. So,
are you just moving through these books, or are you moving through and writing reviews?
Writing like on Goodreads or something?
Or on your socials?
No, not on my socials. I am writing reviews for myself, but like I haven't posted them necessarily anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anything you want to leave the people with?
Brittwriterly Conversations on Tuesday. Make sure you hit that notification bell. It's the 19th.
Yeah.
So you got 13 days to get your TBR together.
What happened? Oh, you got 13. Missy Elliott.
Yeah, you got 13 days to get your TBR together. So,
get your read on. Get your read on. Right. I have to say, the thumbnail, the graphic for the 3rd annual, I was like, woo!
Yeah, I went through and got all backgrounds from the visuals from the EP to switch it up. I was like, okay, we're gonna change the color. So yeah, it was fun.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. And I saw an announcement on Shay's channel and on Deidre's channel. So if you don't know what the prompts are, definitely head over there and check it out. Share it on your socials. Blase, blase.
I'm gonna post on social media, on my social media, the closer that we get to whatchamacallit, so people will see it then. Because I want to post it in January and nobody see it.
Forget about it.
Right.
Forget about it.
Right. But I'll be doing some reels with some Rex and my TBR and whatnot.
Okay, reels. I love a good lip sync. You don't do lip syncs often.
Yeah, no, not. Very, very rarely. So I'll try to do a couple.
That's where I live. I love a good lip sync.
I'll try to do a couple, but mainly, like I said, mine has been like the ones that I've been working on. Like right now, have been of course I'm a writer, like those.
Oh! I'm a writer. Of course I did it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm a writer. Of course I got 100 spirals that have never been written in.
Hello. Hello. And I
have. Of course I got more pins on my desk than anything else.
Of course I don't know which ones are dead or alive.
Of course I'm watching TV to procrastinate from actually writing my story.
And calling it work because I can.
Ain't calling it work. I'm feeling my creative well. Duh.
Listen, these are things that are factual. Right. Don't try to hold me on a single one of them. Okay. That's that on that. We will see y'all hopefully in 3 days right back here for the Long Division live. Don't drag your feet because our lives don't be no 3 hours anymore. Now we keep it tight at a 1 hour top. So if you don't come to the live, watch it on the replay, and that's fine. Yeah, it's fine watching on the replay. Make sure you comment so we know you're there. It's always nice to see people engaging with it after the fact. But we also love talking to y'all live in the chat. So whatever. This season of Writerly Conversations, we are not going to be having non-live videos. Like we're not doing premieres. Only lives are going to have a live chat. So if you like the live chat element, you need to come to our lives as they're going because that's the only way that you're going to get a live chat. The premieres are not happening. So just sprinkling a little bit of exclusivity on it. If you want the live chat, you come to the live stream. Okay. Thank y'all so much for coming to Yes, I'm Here for Lives. Yes, not every video is going to be a live. So there's going to be fewer opportunities for live chats is what we're saying. So get in where you fit in as thou wilt. Have a great weekend. For those of you who are facing possibility of more snow, be careful out there. Thank you for those who come regularly to the Friyay sprints, to the Friyay few hootie hoo. Be careful out there and drink plenty of water. I'm saying it because Pat did not. She's not here. So best wishes for Pat, wherever you are. We still be hydrating in your memory and in your name. And telling the other people to behave, to like the stream, all the stuff. We do that even when General Manager Pat is not here. Have a lovely weekend. Bye-bye.